Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't know why YouTube does this to me. Oh, my battery's low. Fuck. Okay, so sorry. My channel where my YouTube lives have been doing this for a while now. I don't exactly know why. I have the latest update on my phone, and I have an iPhone 17. So I mean, I don't really know why YouTube likes to crash my live streams, but it does, and it will do it 3 or 4 times within the period of time that I'm doing my live. So, so just be prepared for that, okay? Wait for everybody to come back on here. I didn't get to read the last comment that was made on my live stream, so if you do, on what I should do before, what are your thoughts on what I should, on what I said? Can you repeat it? Sorry, I didn't get to read the last part of it, so if you could, it's already a thing in Australia. Oh, about the whole, like, not letting kids be on social media under the age of 16. Is that what you're saying? Social media. I think it isolates you to an extent that isn't necessary. It's not necessary. Yeah. It's not necessary. And I honestly think that it's going to cause, okay, so you know, like when you have a teenager and you have to punish them. So at some point, you are punishing yourself, right? Depending on your approach of punishment. I feel that if you're going to ban social media, it's going to end up punishing whoever made the rule in the long run. It's going to be more problems than it is helpful. People are going to band together over mutual hate, and that's probably one of the worst things that can happen. Yeah, I would agree with that, right? Because they're taking away people's free will by doing that. And I understand they're trying to get people to be more social and more out in public, but at the same time, people are allowed to do what people are going to do. And I feel evolution needs to happen at the pace that it's happening at. I mean, what are your thoughts with like why would they want to ban it? Like, what's the main things that is leading to this? Has there been violence? Is it hurting anybody? Are people not working? Like, what's happening? Eyebrow inflation. You think so? Okay. Eyebrow inflation. I don't get it. I don't understand. Hold on. Let me look this up. Okay. Hello, how's it going? So yeah, I believe that like it, but like then again, okay, so but what about the policy? So if you're not hurting anyone, if you have, let's say, a party and it's all, no one's getting hurt, they still have regulations and they put restrictions on that. So I mean, yes, there's being polite, but I mean, depending on the circumstances, that could be a very technical topic to get into, I guess you could say. Hello, how's it going? Because everyone's version of hurting somebody is different, right? So yeah. Thank you. Yeah, but who made the law in the first place? I truly do believe that, okay, so because we are the ones that are responsible for showing the younger generation of what is okay and not okay, right? Yes, the government polices us. At the same time, it's up to us as adults to be able to stand our ground in a peaceful manner, to say, hey, we are okay. We can handle ourselves here. We don't need to be policed about this. Does that make sense? Like, if we can show enough responsibility to show the government that we don't necessarily need this to be a thing anymore, because the government thinks they're taking care of us. They think that we can't take care of ourselves. And I think people who support government are the ones who are afraid of responsibility. Yeah, but we voted for a law that we didn't know anything about. Like, there's always, like, within a law for the people, like, I guess that would be ignorance. We're very ignorant to what we're voting in. We don't look at the fine print. Yeah, but we, like, the rich man trick doesn't work if we just let them know, like, hey, we don't need this. We're actually okay. Like, we can handle ourselves. Like, I feel there's so much to it. Like, I don't know. I think so. There's a lot of worldly things that also go into government as well, like trading with different parts and taxes and all that stuff. I'm not trying to say that the system is broken. I'm trying to say that there is an extensive control over the citizens, that some of it isn't necessary. It is broken, yeah. I mean, like, if we go into recessions as many times as we have, there's definitely something that's broken for sure. So I was actually just, I was talking with someone about this the other day. It's not directly related, but it has it still holds truth to it. So I'm just going to go to my photos really quick. Dun, 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 dun. Where is it? So the picture was destroy all evil, right? So the comment that I made on it was wrong, so flippin' wrong. Define evil. Be so for real. Even evil has taught you great lessons. Therefore, it was necessary. Here's a challenge. Define what wasn't necessary, and only then will you know what is truly evil and what to destroy. The state of the world and the people in it. This image in itself I would consider to be slightly evil, but I'm not here to destroy it. I offered a perspective to allow clarity and understanding. A thought that once was evil is now holds a position of reflection. Not all evil needs to be destroyed. It needs to be given its proper position. It needs to be defined. So, weeding out the unnecessary opposed to what is necessary to allow people to regain their own independence, to have their freedom of speech, to have their free will, but also we need to be responsible enough not to fight with one another. How are we supposed to do that when where the system is rigged is when it makes us go to war? No, I'm reading that's something I wrote. I pay taxes to PDF files and help. That's funny. Hello. Yes, I am a writer. Hello, how's it going? Bali. Okay. I haven't wrote it yet. I'm still in the process of writing it. Hi, Paul. How's it going? That's good to hear. Good to hear. Hello, Aladdin. So, I mean, if we were to do this from the ground up, what's one way of reclaiming our independence, or like just letting the government know, like, hey, we got this, you can back off now? What are some other ways that's worked in the past, or something that you've done personally where you've been able to, I guess, gain trust, right? Like, I guess we were trying to gain trust within the government is what another way of saying it. I've been vlogging for 4 years. Well, I started 2019, so but I didn't really start getting active until 2021. So yeah, about 4 years. I'm not British, no. I'm a jack of all trades, so I'm self-employed. I've done office work, I do hard labor jobs. I also, like, I do a bunch of different things. Right now I'm on a break for 6 months, so I go back to work in March. Boston Tea Party. I don't get it. A medicine businessman. Very nice. Hold on, I gotta go get my cat really quick. Okay, come on, monkey. Hi. Okay, we're back. He means he sells, oh. Been there, done that. Yeah, not going back, thank you. Not because I fucked up, but because there's no loyalty. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Like I said, I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. No, I am in my room right now. But I have an office in my room because that's what I do. Hello. Yes, of course you can. Thank you. Of course, go ahead. That's okay. Let them be. They're not bugging me. You still need a managing moderator. No, not yet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll wait. What do you mean it won't let you post my Instagram? Are you saying Instagram, like IG? Does it let you go onto my Instagram? M4, we're not going to do that today, okay? Thank you. We're just having a discussion, but we are talking about free will and how to exercise it. And now we're talking about how would we gain trust within the government so that they could ease off the rules a little bit, you know? Like, how can we subtly take our power back? Who says you have to be qualified? We're having a discussion. You're qualified to have a discussion and brainstorm. That you are qualified for. I've always been here. YouTube likes to crash my live streams, so just expect it to happen again, okay? So, yeah, it crashes usually 3 or 4 times within a stream, so it's normal. I'm from Canada, Alberta. Didn't you have a question to ask, Emery? Very nice. From Texas, or the King now, I guess. Okay, must be very cold there now. Yeah, kind of. You're from Canada too? Okay. Canada from what? Canada from what? Okay. No, I'm from Alberta. Let's do some insurance. Oh my god, Axel. Okay, wait. Yes. I want to know the real color of my hair. This is the real color of my hair! This is the real color of my hair. I got some highlights in it, but that's about it. They just did like a kind of like a fake balayage. But other than that, like this is the real color of my hair. Like this part here, this is not the real color of my hair. It's slightly bleached. But here, that's the real color of my hair. That is my hair. Do I? Okay. I can. I don't. I'm not going to jump and go get my Instagram link right now, but I'll put it in the comments after this live stream. British Columbia, very nice. It's beautiful out there. I have red in my hair, so it just depends on the lighting. It can look red in the sun, and then it also looks brown, like kind of like a strawberry blondish. I don't know. I have many different tones in my hair. It's hard to describe. It's very rich in color, though. Another drunk one. Who? Yeah. Yes, we are talking about that. But like not in that way. Like it's not like that. Like we're not gonna talk like, we're not gonna say it like that. I cheer for the... I cheer for everybody. It's been hard. It's been hard. Actually, no, God carries me pretty well. My life has been, I'm blessed, honestly, I really am. No complaints. Yes. So, I mean, how would we silently take our power back? Like, in a peaceful way, not necessarily, like, we gotta, first and foremost, I think we should start with what's necessary and what's not necessary, you know? I don't personally, I choose not to vote because I just don't believe in government. I never asked to be controlled, and I am not afraid of responsibility. I know I can go out into the world and not hurt anybody. I know that I will pay for the things that I need to pay for, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to go to a means of stealing or hurting anybody to get what I need, where and what I need. So you're not old. 42 is not old. The Trudeau dynasty. Who? What's that? What do they say? You like, meaning you like all the teams. No, I don't necessarily like all the teams, but I'm kosher with all the teams, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not gonna tear any one team down. What do I mean by that? I mean, everybody and everything serves a purpose. That being said, I can just leave it there. Hi, Chris. How are you? Yeah, me too, 100%. The only time my life becomes dramatic is when I let somebody come into it and they bring their drama. That is the only time my life becomes dramatic. But I exit stage left very quickly. I don't think we should have old, super old Congress people after a certain age. They need to be retired. Okay, cool. I also think that depending on what their morals are, I think we should stop qualifying people based off of, don't get me wrong, yes, they need credentials. They need to understand how the world works, okay? At the same time, I think a credential should also be someone's character. Fake snore once. Fake snore. I mean, like that. Yes, Biden, definitely. That poor man. He tries. We'll give him an E for effort, okay? Oh, sleep for once. Okay, that's funny. You're funny. Good luck with that in the US. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That vapes. It is peach, icy peach. Is that right? That's cool. Blueberry's good. Although I found that some of the blueberries kind of taste like medicine. Like cough syrup. Yeah. No, because I don't snore. I don't snore. The metric system. That's funny. You mean like the form of measuring? I'm 27. You love cough syrup? Yum. That's funny. Miles and feet and inches. Yeah, but we need smaller measurement than inches though. We do. Oh, do I? Okay. My only vice is bourbon. Whatever way, man, if it helps you get through the day, I'm here and I support you in that, as long as you don't hurt anybody. So I do a lot of different things. I'm self-employed, so I work in shops. I do hard labor jobs. I also do office work. I was just managing a motel for a year and a half. I'm taking 6 months off. So I do a lot of different things. It really depends. I also do renovations. Yeah. Hi, Gary. Long time no see. How are you? Chris, stop it. I have not been to other countries yet. Okay, that's cool. I make a decent amount of money. I'm I'm doing pretty well for myself. I have had nothing but myself, but I've come from the ground up, right? So I also like take into consideration that my life has not always been easy. I was a hustler at one point. I was on my own at 13. So I mean, like, I have started to put my energy into my creative pursuits once I decided that that lifestyle wasn't for me anymore. My boyfriend got murdered in 2019, and then I decided that I was going to change my life. That being said, now that I'm 27, it took me a very long time to reestablish myself into a different field. But I would say about 10 years to establish yourself into, that's what it's taken. Like, the first time it took about 10 years before I was established. And then when I decided to completely change my life around, yeah, that'd be 2019. So it's all coming up. Well, 2026. It's been about 6 years. That's okay, honestly. I hate to say it, but if I didn't lose him, I wouldn't have never changed my life, right? So as much as it destroyed me and it hurt me, it also was the variable that transformed me into who I am today. No, they didn't. I actually, as far as I know, they didn't. I don't know. It's a complicated situation. That's funny that you say that. Error. I think that's an error in your judgment, just saying. I can switch it up as many times as I like and I'm gonna be fine because I'm abundant in nature. So I mean, like, I'm not gonna put any restrictions or limits on myself of what is to be and what is not to be. I will be just fine. No, it's okay. Honestly, it didn't break me. Thank you. I hope that everyone can also understand that, like, you're only limited as much as you limit yourself. It sure does, Paul. I always fight socially shaming me, sometimes got physical. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Inside the jungle. My mom passed away when I was 18. We just wish the French nonsense would leave. Even French people don't understand it. Okay. I have 2 cats. Hello, how's it going? I will. Like I said, so the first portion of my life, so from the time I was 13 to, I don't even know how old, it's so long ago, 2020, 2019. Well, 2019, I stopped doing what I was doing. And then it took me from 2020 to, I would say, 2023 to kind of understand what I was going to be putting my energy into. And like just this year, I have a clear direction of where I'm going. So I'm thinking by the time that I'm 30, no, probably by the time that I'm 28, I'll be good to travel wherever I like. Yeah, they won't even see what's coming. I'm telling you that much. But I'm gonna get them. If I could be an animal, what would I be and why? A hummingbird. Because they have a great memory. They can hover and they fly. when they fly, and they're beautiful. Bye. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I would agree. Well, this is like the phase of life that I'm excited to experience. Okay. So like the first portion of my life wasn't all that great. Like I would consider it the underworld. So now that I'm more established, I'm like better suited and grounded into who I am, and I'm not really wavered in what I stand for. Like now this is where life gets good, and I'm super excited to experience everything from this point forward. That's funny. Emery. Well, thank you. My phone's gonna die. What am I at? 9%. Okay, we got some time. I would say that my life story is much so like the Phoenix. I would agree with you there. But I think that's a part of life too, is the whole death and rebirth process. Like how else would you grow until and you have to let the old parts of you die off. Yes, that's what I am. Most definitely. Life is definitely a mystery, but I mean, it's only going to be as good as you want it to be, right? So I believe that peace and happiness is a choice. And if you don't want to be happy, then you're not going to be. Okay. I'm not going to, I go live next Friday. I go live every Friday. 100%, you only get out what you put in, but also that like what you put in is going to be determined by what you want.